They have a thing in Hollywood called baby breeders. Here's how it works. There are in Southern California girls of multi-generational Illuminati families. They don't call themselves the Illuminati. They're witches. Sometimes they call themselves priests or initiates, but most often they just refer to themselves as witches. Girls from these multi-generational witchcraft families are pulled from school, typically at around age 12, okay? Any number of excuses are given, moving to a different state, homeschooling. Their parents will often enter into a covenant with a high priest witch that is often brought in from elsewhere, from a coven, well, from anywhere. They actually have the country divided up in almost a military fashion. That young 12-year-old girl will then be impregnated by this high priest. She will be kept from society for 9 months while the little innocent baby grows, and then the baby will be delivered in secret by a Wicca midwife. So there's no birth certificate. There's no record that this exists. Remember, folks, studios don't finance movies anymore. They haven't financed movies since the 1960s, okay? International banks finance movies. And there are elements that come together, especially to make big $200 and $300 million movies. You're going to have the influence of whatever bank is giving you $300 million. That influence is going to be all over what they call their product, okay? And you're going to have the influence often of various government entities in the writers' rooms. And if not in the writers' rooms, they work way up above the line with producers to make sure that the content of the script is in perfect harmony with the agenda coming out of Washington. That's all I'm going to say about that. But they need to be certain that this film isn't going to cost $300 million down the drain. They need to know that this $300 million expense is going to bring back in $1.5 billion. Satan has limited power, but he has a lot of power to do things with these films. And so what they do, and Aleister Crowley writes extensively about this, what they do is they go to a place of ritual, and they heat up a statue of Moloch. Often they heat it to red hot. And they take this little baby, and after performing various ritual incantations, they then toss the baby onto a fiery hot statue of Moloch, where this innocent little life, this gift from God, cooks alive. It immolates while alive. And Satan honors that by giving success to the film.